Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going deep on Nikola Tesla
Oh, Tesla.
and his ideas about increasing human energy.
Okay.
Now, you might be thinking,
Right.
Tesla, wasn't he the electric car guy?
Yeah.
But today we're going way beyond that. We're talking
Yeah.
about his whole vision for humanity.
His vision for the progress of humanity as a whole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he really was kind of
I think he was more than an inventor. He
a
was like a philosopher of sorts,
philosopher, yeah.
always thinking big picture,
Yeah.
of advancement, the whole thing.
So the source material we're using is an article written by Tesla himself back in the early 1900s.
Oh, wow.
And let me tell you, it is full of mind-blowing ideas that are still relevant today.
Yeah.
So one of the things that really jumped out at me
Okay.
is that Tesla viewed humanity as like a single force, always in motion, striving for progress and enlightenment.
Yeah. And he had a way to kind of represent that.
Really?
He actually came up with an equation
An equation.
for this human energy.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Okay, so picture this.
Okay.
Human energy
Okay.
is the product of humanity's mass. So that's just the number of people,
Mhm.
multiplied by what he called this hypothetical velocity,
Okay, yeah.
representing our advancements as a species, our knowledge, our
Okay.
drive to innovate, all of that.
So to increase human energy, we need to either increase our population
Right.
or accelerate our progress or both.
Exactly. And, that's where Tesla's three-pronged approach comes in.
Okay.
He believed in increasing human mass, reducing the forces holding us back, and then amplifying the forces that are pushing us forward.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's like a holistic view of progress. It's
Yeah.
like he was trying to crack the code
Yeah.
of human advancement.
Yeah.
And, he had very specific ideas about how to do this. And one of the things that stood out to me
Okay.
was this focus on food.
Oh, yeah. Food was key for him.
It was interesting because he saw it as,
More than just fuel.
right, more than just sustenance.
Yeah. He believed that the quality and the quantity of food
Mm-hmm.
directly impacted our, quote unquote, human mass.
Both literally and figuratively.
Literally and figuratively.
He
Exactly.
even considered artificial food production,
He did.
which seems,
Way ahead of his time.
yeah, way ahead of his time.
But ultimately, you know what?
What?
He dismissed it.
Really? Why?
Because he believed
Yeah.
that natural food was the key.
Hmm.
Grown from fertile soil.
Interesting.
He really championed the idea of increasing soil productivity,
Mm.
just to make sure everyone had enough
High quality. Natural.
natural sustenance for everyone.
It's interesting because, today,
It's still relevant.
sustainable agriculture, feeding a growing population.
Absolutely. Tesla recognized that.
Yeah.
A well-nourished population
Mhm.
is more energetic and capable.
It's kind of
It's fundamental.
it's a fundamental building block for progress.
Yeah.
So food is the first piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
What's the next factor?
The next one.
Yeah, in Tesla's equation
Okay.
for increasing human energy.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right?
Absolutely.
But war is incredibly destructive.
Oh, every level.
Yeah, on so many levels.
Yeah.
So just thinking about the energy drain that is,
Colossal, right.
yeah, colossal drain on human energy.
Tesla recognized that it diverts resources, destroys infrastructure, and worst of all, it claims human lives.
Yeah.
Which, directly reduces our, as he put it, mass.
Right. And he also didn't believe that war could be entirely eliminated.
He didn't know.
It's a constant in human history, right?
Unfortunately, yeah, he saw it kind of evolving.
Okay.
Maybe becoming less about brute force and more about technological superiority.
Interesting.
He was fascinated by what he called telautomatics,
Telautomatics, what is that?
the control of machines from a distance.
Oh, okay.
So he was envisioning a future where wars
Yeah.
would be fought with machines,
Mhm.
minimizing casualties, human casualties.
So basically predicting drones and remote-controlled weaponry.
No, basically.
Kind of chilling to think about.
A little bit, but it does show how prescient he was.
Yeah.
Thinking about these things way before they were reality.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reminder that every technological advancement has a dark side,
Yeah,
a potential dark side.
for sure. Okay, so we've got food.
Food.
We've got peace.
Peace.
What's the third piece of Tesla's puzzle
Okay.
for boosting human energy?
The third one, work.
Work.
But
yeah.
not just any work.
Right.
Tireless, productive,
Yeah.
useful work.
He was a workaholic himself.
He was legendary for it.
Lived in his lab, practically.
Yeah. But, his emphasis on useful work, I think that's key here.
Interesting.
He saw every invention, every innovation, every act of creation as pushing humanity forward, focusing our efforts on things that contribute to the greater good and drive advancement.
It's a good reminder for all of us.
It is.
Today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in busy work.
Yeah, without even thinking about it.
Without considering the purpose or the impact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tesla's message is a call to be mindful of the work we do.
Yeah.
And to make it meaningful. Strive to make it meaningful.
Okay, so far, we've uncovered Tesla's 3 fundamental pillars for increasing human energy.
Okay.
Food, peace, and work.
Yeah.
But he also had some pretty radical ideas.
Oh, he did.
About harnessing the sun's power.
He did. He saw it as the ultimate source of energy for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Just have my mind blown.
Okay, right.
Tell me more.
So for starters, he had this idea of burning coal efficiently.
Okay.
Almost like a coal battery.
A cold coal battery.
I know.
Never
heard of that.
It's a little mysterious how he envisioned this working.
Yeah?
But, it just highlights his obsession with finding ways to extract energy without wasteful combustion.
A cold coal battery.
It does.
It sounds like alchemy.
It does, right.
Yeah.
But it just shows how Tesla was always thinking outside the box.
Yeah. Challenging the status quo.
Oh, exactly.
Finding those unconventional solutions.
Yes.
So that's one way he thought.
One way.
We could harness the sun's power.
Okay.
What were his other ideas?
He also believed in tapping into ambient energy.
Ambient energy.
All around us, yeah.
Okay.
He thought even the air, the earth itself, contained vast reserves of energy that we could harness, It's like he was envisioning a world where energy was just freely available.
Wow.
Drawing from the environment. Almost like a wireless energy grid.
Exactly.
Constantly replenished by nature.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And then his third idea, and maybe his most famous.
Let me guess.
Okay.
Wireless transmission of energy.
You got it.
Yeah. He was way ahead of his time with that.
He was.
We have wireless charging for our phones.
Right.
But beaming energy across continents, that's just...
Another level. Yeah. And Tesla believed that wireless energy transmission could transform, barren deserts into fertile land.
Wow.
Bring power and prosperity to even the most remote corners of the world.
It's just incredible to think that he envisioned these things over a century ago.
It is. It makes you wonder, what would he think about our world today?
Yeah. What would he think?
Right.
That is a great question, and in the next part of our deep dive, we're going to explore some of his other predictions about the future of technology.
Oh, like what?
Like the rise of aluminum and even interplanetary communication.
Interplanetary communications. Okay, now I'm really hooked.
Yeah, can't wait to hear more either.
All right.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're continuing our exploration into the mind of Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
A man who seemed to always be looking... Ahead, yeah, into the future.
To the future, always thinking ahead.
And last time we discussed food, peace, work.
The fundamentals.
As these pillars of progress.
Yeah, those are key.
But Tesla, he also had some very specific predictions about the future of technology.
Yeah, you did.
And in particular, he had some interesting ideas.
Okay.
About certain metals.
Metals. Oh, yeah.
Aluminum.
Aluminum, huh?
He was really fascinated by aluminum.
Interesting. Aluminum, it seems...
It's commonplace today, right?
Soda cans, foil, parts of cars, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. What was so revolutionary about it back then?
Well, back in Tesla's time, aluminum was way more expensive.
Okay.
Difficult to produce. It was considered a precious metal, not this, widely available material we know today.
Interesting. So Tesla predicted a future where aluminum
would be cheap.
Okay.
And abundant. And he thought it would ultimately replace copper.
Really?
In lots of applications, yeah.
So he saw it as the metal of the future.
He did.
What was so special about it?
2 key things. Lightness and conductivity.
Okay, I'm listening.
Aluminum is much, much lighter than copper.
Okay.
Yet it conducts electricity really, really well.
So lighter, more efficient electrical systems.
Exactly.
It makes sense in hindsight, but back then, it must have sounded pretty out there.
Oh, totally. Totally radical for its time.
Yeah.
But, Tesla, he had a knack for seeing the potential in things that others overlooked. And with aluminum, he envisioned it revolutionizing whole industries. Like transportation.
Transportation, okay.
He thought we could create lighter, faster vehicles, automobiles, even aircraft.
So, I mean, are we seeing that today?
In a way, yeah.
Because car manufacturers are using aluminum more and more.
They are.
To reduce weight and improve fuel efficiency.
Exactly, exactly.
And it's obviously a key material in, aircraft.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
airplanes.
Yeah, airplanes. Tesla saw aluminum as this key to unlocking this future of efficient, lightweight machines.
Interesting.
Both on the ground and in the air.
So, he was thinking...
Big,
yeah.
He really was.
Like a world transformed by aluminum.
Yeah, a world where transportation was just significantly lighter, faster, more efficient.
It's interesting because it wasn't just about the technology. Yeah. It was also about the societal impact.
Right. He believed that this shift to aluminum would have a unifying effect on humanity.
Unifying? How?
Well, he envisioned a world where travel was so easy.
Yeah.
So accessible that geographical boundaries would become kind of meaningless.
Interesting. So, it'd bring people together.
Exactly.
Breaking down those barriers.
Yeah, flying machines powered by aluminum, connecting people, connecting cultures across continents.
Fostering understanding, collaboration.
Yeah. He saw it as this key to greater understanding and collaboration.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he always seemed to connect the dots.
He did.
Between technological advancement and the broader societal impact.
He was always thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah, it's like he was striving to create a better world.
I think he was.
Not just, build cool gadgets.
Right. He understood that technology wasn't just about, gadgets and inventions.
Yeah.
It was about shaping the way we live and work and interact.
Right.
Ultimately driving human progress.
Yeah, and speaking of pushing the boundaries of technology.
Okay.
We can't talk about Tesla without mentioning some of his more...
out there ideas.
Yeah, his out there ideas.
Like what?
Like interplanetary communication.
Interplanetary communication.
Yeah.
He thought we could talk to Martians.
Well, maybe not talk in the conventional sense.
Okay.
But, Tesla, while known for his bold ideas, was always grounded
in science,
in scientific principles.
Right.
And in this case, his experiments with high-frequency currents led to the discovery that the atmosphere could conduct electricity under certain conditions.
Interesting.
Especially at high altitudes.
Okay.
So he wasn't just whimsically thinking about chatting with aliens.
Oh.
He was approaching it
scientifically.
From a scientific perspective.
Exactly. He theorized that we could transmit signals across vast distances using this atmospheric conductivity.
So essentially like a giant wireless energy network, but on a cosmic scale?
On a cosmic scale, exactly.
Did he ever actually try to contact aliens?
Well, there's no evidence that he built a device specifically for that purpose, but he clearly believed that we weren't alone in the universe and that one day we would find a way to connect.
It's mind-boggling. Even today, with all our advancements, we're still searching for signs of extraterrestrial life.
Right.
And he was exploring these ideas.
Over a century ago. Crazy. Right.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it really highlights his visionary thinking. He wasn't just focused on the problems of his own time.
Yeah.
He was pondering the possibilities of the future.
The possibilities.
And sometimes those possibilities stretched beyond what people thought was even plausible.
Okay, so we've explored his predictions about aluminum, replacing copper, his ideas about interplanetary communication.
Fascinating.
But he wasn't done yet.
Oh, no, not even close.
He had even grander visions.
Grander visions, yeah.
For the future.
Tell me more.
Visions of a world transformed by renewable energy, driven by this relentless pursuit of innovation.
He did. And in the final part of our deep dive, we'll explore that. Tesla's bold vision for a world powered by clean energy and the role of invention in shaping humanity's destiny.
It's an inspiring message.
It is.
And one that resonates even today.
It does.
Can't wait to hear more.
All right.
Welcome back to the deep dive. we've been on quite a journey exploring the brilliant mind of Nikola Tesla.
Oh, he was brilliant, but also a little eccentric.
Yeah, a little eccentric, but, we've covered his ideas for increasing human energy, food, peace, work.
Fundamentals.
The fundamentals, and we've explored his predictions about aluminum,
Right.
even interplanetary communication.
Some pretty far out stuff.
But we've really only scratched the surface.
Yeah, just the tip of the iceberg.
Of Tesla's grand vision for the future.
So what else did he see? What was he thinking?
He was a man obsessed with progress. Always looking beyond the horizon,
Yeah.
Imagining a world transformed by technology and driven by the power of invention.
So for Tesla, increasing human energy.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about generating more kilowatts.
Right. It was about so much more than that.
Okay.
He saw human progress as this ongoing upward trajectory, an endless cycle of innovation and discovery.
Leading to a future of abundance, enlightenment.
And he was convinced that technology, especially the mastery of energy, was the key.
The key, I think he saw it as like the key to unlocking that future.
Absolutely. Tesla believed that harnessing the power of nature, particularly the sun, was essential for achieving progress.
It's funny because, back then, fossil fuels were king.
Right, and he saw them as this kind of crude and ultimately unsustainable way to power civilization.
A stepping stone.
Yeah, just a stepping stone on the path.
To a better future.
To a brighter, cleaner future.
He was such a proponent of solar power.
He was, even back in the early 1900s.
Way ahead of his time.
Yeah, when it was practically unheard of.
Practically unheard of.
But, he was talking about these massive solar power plants strategically placed around the globe, capturing the sun's energy and beaming it wirelessly to every corner of the world.
It's like those giant solar farms we see today
are
almost like a small version of...
It seems like Tesla's vision is slowly becoming a reality.
Yeah, it is, in a way, although I think Tesla would be pushing for even bigger projects.
Oh, for sure.
Bolder, more ambitious.
Yeah, he saw no limit.
No limit.
To the potential of solar energy to transform our world.
Transform. That was his thing. Transform, change, revolutionize.
Yeah, to free us from those constraints of finite resources.
Finite resources.
And to power this new era of sustainable progress.
Sustainable. I think that's a key word here. Sustainable progress.
Okay, so Tesla believed in a future powered by clean energy.
Okay.
How did he see us getting there?
Through invention.
Invention, okay.
Innovation, tireless invention, and innovation.
He was the quintessential tinkerer.
He was, wasn't he?
Always striving to create new and better ways.
Yeah, more efficient ways.
To harness and utilize energy.
To make it work for us, for humanity.
And he famously said,
What do you say?
The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention.
That's pretty powerful.
And he lived by those words.
Oh, yeah. Invention was his driving force.
Yeah.
It was his passion, his purpose.
He believed that every new invention, every breakthrough just added
But the building blocks
to humanity's collective knowledge.
Right.
And brought us closer to a brighter future.
And for Tesla, it wasn't just about the gadgets.
No.
It was about using our ingenuity, our creativity to solve problems.
Yeah.
Improve lives, push the boundaries of what's possible.
So if we connect this back to Tesla's concept of human energy...
Yeah, let's connect it back.
It's about more than just our physical energy or even our technological prowess.
It's
about amplifying our intelligence, our creativity.
Our capacity to innovate.
Our capacity for innovation.
I like that. Amplifying our capacity for innovation.
It's a powerful vision, but...
There's always a but, right?
Yeah. What would Tesla think of the world today?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
It really is.
On one hand, I think he'd be blown away.
Oh, for sure.
By all the advancements,
The internet, smartphones.
Space
travel, things he could only dream of.
Right. Beyond his wildest dreams.
I bet he'd be glued to his computer.
Oh, yeah. Soaking it all up.
Devouring information.
Sketchy new inventions, who knows?
Maybe even trying to hack into the Mars rover.
Hack into the Mars rover. Why?
To see if he could, send a message.
Oh, to the Martians?
To any potential Martians.
They never gave up on that idea.
But on the other hand, I think he would also be deeply concerned.
Concerned about what?
About some of the challenges we face today.
Oh, yeah. Like?
Climate change, inequality, political polarization.
Those are big ones.
Yeah. They threaten to derail human progress.
All the potential wasted.
And, he'd probably be urging us to think bigger.
Bigger, bolder, more creatively.
More creatively, yeah.
Tesla always thought outside the box.
To overcome these challenges, to recapture that spirit of innovation and collaboration that he saw as the driving force of human advancement.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Tesla's world, what's the key takeaway for our listeners?
I think Tesla's message is timeless.
Timeless, yeah.
Human progress is driven by our pursuit of knowledge.
Our willingness to challenge the status quo.
Our belief in the power of invention to create a better future.
To make the world a better place, that's what it's all about.
It's a call to action.
A call to action.
But to think outside the box.
Think differently.
Yeah, and to never stop striving to increase our collective energy.
Not just physical energy, but
in our intellectual, societal, and spiritual endeavors as well.
Tesla was all about that holistic view of progress.
So if Tesla were alive today,
what would he be working on?
Yeah, what problems would he be tackling? What solutions would he be envisioning?
That's something for our listeners to ponder.
Yeah, Tesla's work, it's a treasure trove of inspiration.
A treasure trove.
And insight, and we encourage you to explore it further.
Definitely go check it out.
Thanks for joining us on this electrifying deep dive into the mind of Nikola Tesla.